mean, listen. It's funny because I feel like Marvel and Marvel Comics, they do a great job with diversity, but you'd think there'd be one short, fat person in the bunch. Like,
Oh, come on.
I don't know about that.
If that's short and fat.
how are you guys doing? Everything all right?
Good.
Great.
Yeah. A lot of excitement. I mean, people are screaming a lot. I've heard more screaming. See, that's what I was talking about. Chadwick, is this now? I mean, do you find yourself doing this a lot? The Wakanda Salute?
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing is, if I don't want to do it, I have to not leave the house. Pretty much.
People want to do it a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I've been chased in cars. I've actually done the scene from Coming to America where he goes to the bathroom and people are bowing to him. So that one's happened.
Does it slow you down, like at the airport, or I mean, is it?
No, it actually speeds things up.
It does.
Yeah.
That's nice. You don't get frisked when you get this thing, right? Yeah. When Thor came out, and I mean, I just don't even understand how these movies continue to be good one after the other after the other. It seems like there should be a dud in the mix, but Thor Ragnarok comes out, and it's a huge hit, and it's hilarious. And then Black Panther comes out, and it's just this monster, huge cultural phenomenon. Like, is there any... Is there any rivalry?
And then Infinity War comes out and nobody sees it.
Literally nobody goes to see it.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is there any rivalry, like, between, like, you guys when your solo movies come out?
Yeah, you know, I just, every time another film comes out, a new character, and they do better than my film, I just remind myself I was one of the founding members. And I feel a little bit better. And then I look at the reviews and the box office, and I'm like, that doesn't even matter.
So last time Chris was here, he said that he took 5 of Thor's hammers home. I don't know how they missed 5 hammers, but you managed to smuggle 5 of them home.
Yeah.
One's in your bathroom, right?
One's in the bathroom, yeah.
Did you hear anything from anyone? The Marvel police? Did they contact you?
There's a couple of comments. It made very difficult for me to get another hammer from the next movie.
Right.
Or the new weapon that I have in this film. I was like, I'm going to get one of them. They're like, no. We know what you've done 5 times.
Did you guys take anything from the set? Any mementos?
He obviously took my costume. Maybe a little bit of jealousy going on. Ragnarok did really well, but it's like he's already taken over the purple persona.
Yeah. you dropped the ball, man. I don't know what you were doing.
So you guys, wow, you really are the villain. You guys really don't get along. This is...
No.
That's where we're on opposite ends of the couch.
Too tall for me, not my type.
Did you take any of Thanos' stuff? Was there any stuff?
There was a leopard skin thong that I stole, but that was something that just... It equalized all the evil early on. Yeah.
Are you wearing that now?
I am.
You are, that's great.
I am. Yeah.
Sebastian, you take anything?
It just brings the humanity back to, you know...
I just...
sorry. No, you please.
No,
please.
I was just going to tell him I have an endless supply of KY jelly in my
I know you got a metal arm, but I don't know how you
I do
get
too.
in there,
No, it's with the KY.
That's it.
It's a lovely experience first thing in the morning.
There it is.
What's KY jelly? Sorry.
I have the beads, the Kamoyo beads.
Oh, those
I
are
actually have
beads.
them on right now.
Oh, so you wear those.
You guys could do a swap. You could just his G-string for the beat.
Who in your lives
We'll have
is... And whomever can take this question, or you can all answer the question, but who in your lives is most excited about you guys, you being in this movie, and about Marvel movies in general?
My bookkeeper.
Is that right?
Yeah, and the guy who owns the bank. No, my brother. My brother is a fanatic about this stuff. And when you start to get into real fanatics about, you know, hey, I'm going to play Thanos, it's like, wait a second, man. You're playing Thanos? Why? And then you go, and then you start to go, and he said, well, what are you doing to prep and all that? And then I tell him what my prep is. He goes, that's totally wrong.
Really?
But yeah, it's cool being around fanatics.
So he takes this very, very seriously.
Very seriously.
Was
I
he
might not
pleased?
be here next week.
Did you bring your brother to the premiere?
I did not.
Oh.
He chose not to be at the premiere because he wanted to see it in a group with his friends.
Oh, really?
He chose not to be with me in order to have his own experience because he knew that the premiere might be about, you know, that thing and actors and all that kind of thing. I kind of understand. I kind of understand.
There's a little, you know, with brothers.
So
it's
if you
always
see my brother out there, make it about my brother if you see him in the theater.
How about the rest of you? You have similar
Well,
things?
my mom went to see Black Panther, and then she called me afterwards and said, I thought you were in this film. And I said, I am at the end. And she's like, I didn't stay.
Oh, she didn't stay in the...
No, so I didn't have her come out on my because it was all that.
You really have to stay to the end. Is it very important that people stay to the end of this film?
Yes, I would say so.
Past the credits.
Mm-hmm. Little teaser.
Yeah.
Can't tell you why.
Yeah.
Can't
Definitely.
tell you why, but you have to stay.
Were you surprised by anything in the movie when you saw it in full with the real script and not the fake one they gave everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, but I can't tell you what.
Right. Why? Because it would ruin everybody else's surprise.
I literally yelled out, like, no, they didn't. I got embarrassed. I yelled it out like a true fan because I didn't know that a certain thing was going to happen. So
Last night, Mark Ruffalo was here. A lot of the cast was here last night, and he said that, Josh, you called him and said, do you think I should do this? Is this a part that I should take? Why were you hesitant? Why did you have to get confirmation?
Well, I thought it was practical. I thought we were going to have to put on prosthetics, and when you're 750 pounds, that doesn't seem so attractive at the time. But yeah, I talked to the guys, and they you know, told me what the story was. They told me the whole story, which was amazing. And then I called Ruffalo, who I've known for a long time, and I said, hey man, like, what do you think? Like, should I do this? And he goes, you'll feel more out of sorts than you've ever felt because you have a Velcro onesie on with X's. You have dots on your face. You have a helmet with a cam that's like that. And I don't know if you ever saw The Jerk with Steve Martin where the eyes were all crossed.
Yeah.
So half of my performance is like that. You know? And he said, but when you ultimately see it, you'll be blown away. You'll be completely blown away. So then when I saw Mark, honestly, 4 years later on the set, he was in his onesie, I was in my onesie, we were in our dots, and we walked toward each other, and he goes, I'm so done with this.
You may very well be after that comment.
I said, you can't be done now.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click the subscribe button. And if you didn't like it, well, you hurt my feelings.